a July afternoon of 1518, in the streets of the city of Strasbourg, France, a woman named Fro Troffet began to violently dance by herself. There was no music to dance to, but it didn't create much concern among those watching. It's just a bit of dancing, who could it hurt? We've all done the same on a Saturday night with a few libations. Except Fro's face did not have an expression of joy. In fact, Fro did not seem to be having the time of her life, as she appeared to be in a panic state and looked like she was in a trance. She appeared unable to stop herself from her frenzied dancing. Those watching only became concerned when other people started to join in on the dancing craze, and after a month, Fro was still dancing with about 400 other people who had been consumed by the irresistible need to dance. Those in charge of the city booked halls and erected wooden stages for these people to dance, with musicians hired to play music for them, and other professional dancers were hired to help along the crowd. Medical and civic authorities were called, as some of the dancers began dying from heart attacks, exhaustion, or strokes. It wasn't until September that the dancing epidemic started to fade. This sounds like a made-up tale, or fake news if you will, but the dancing plague of 1518 was very well documented in history, with medical and religious people having noted it down. And it wasn't the first time an outbreak of this kind appeared in European history. There were several other dancing plagues in particular in 1374 across France, Belgium and Luxembourg. But the main question is why? A popular theory is that the townspeople had ingested a mold which grows on stalks of rye, which can trigger hallucinations, mania and spasms. But this is not likely, as ergot typically cuts off blood supply to the extremities, making movement very difficult in limbs. More likely theories are that the people were suffering from mass hysteria or were in a cult. Demonic possession and witchcraft were big fears at the time. The Strasbourg incident happened during a time of rampant famine and malnutrition among the population, which could cause mass hysteria from the extreme stress. A final theory suggests that the dancing was a result of some kind of religious ecstasy caused by veneration of Saint Vitus, the patron saint of epilepsy. People would celebrate the feast of Vitus by dancing before his statue. But whatever caused the dancing plague of 1518, it ended just as mysteriously as it started, and it's a real reminder of the oddities of the human mind.